The Loneliest Boy in the World is billed as a modern-day fairy tale, except with zombies. When the sheltered and unsocialized Oliver is tasked with making new friends after the sudden and devastating death of his mother, he decides that digging a few up might be his best bet. However, when he awakens the morning after his excavating escapades, he discovers that his newly acquired friends have mysteriously come to life overnight, launching them into a series of misadventures as they try to keep their secret safe from the neighbors, classmates, and social workers alike. If Wes Anderson were to take a David Lynch film, run it through a Disney filter, set it in any town USA but film in Manchester, UK, then add a color palette from the early 80s, you might wind up with The Loneliest Boy in the World. A horror comedy that could easily fall into the trap of being self-aware in its campiness, but gracefully sidesteps this trap. It's a brightly colored, fantastical take on the zombie genre with a sitcom twist. Max Harwood plays Oliver, a naive, sheltered boy set on his own after the tragic loss of his overprotective mother. Under court supervision, Oliver is asked to make friends or face the real possibility of being institutionalized. Unfortunately, the only people Oliver feels comfortable talking with are dead. The cartoonish color palette, setting, and locations ease the transition into the absurd without becoming a farce. Director Martin Owen takes his time getting to the horror elements, giving the audience time to acclimate to the waters before dropping them off into the deep end. We are treated to a series of unlikely events, from a plane crash and auto accident to grave digging, culminating in our hero coming into his own. Character development and depth are implied rather than executed, but that's part of the film's loose charm. While some of the characters can be a little grand or bombastic, Max Harwood's Oliver is more subdued, conveying a naivete that does not see the horror that should come from having a surrogate zombie family. There are a couple of holes in the story, however. If this is a modern-day fairy tale, you can ignore them just the same way as you would a woman living in a shoe or bears eating porridge at a table in chairs. If you're looking to introduce someone to the horror genre without putting them off with gore and violence, and don't mind a little romance to boot, The Loneliest Boy in the World may be your cup of tea. 6.5 out of 10 stars.